Hello ladies and gentlemen, Jesse here with the Warzy Weekly for the 15th December 2012. 2 weeks to New Year's, how exciting. Alright, getting right into it. We've got some patch notes and some information about hackers. For the patch notes for the 12th of December 2012, 12 engine optimization to improve the frame rates, which my frame rate has dramatically increased since a few patches ago, which I'm happy about. Increase the radius at which you see items. Updated UI for buying gold coins. Fixed a bug that did not show all backpack slots sometimes. Lowered server caps to 50 players. Oh, it's disappointing. I really enjoyed having 70 players. You know, you still didn't run into them too often unless you're in the really popular towns. It's just silly. Lots of map updates. Fixed crash when running game on single CPU. Animation fixes. Server stability fixes. Decrease the hunger rate, which is pretty good for groups. Change the server reboot messages to display in red. But moving on, it's now the 13th? Yes, the 13th of December 2012. Players will no longer be able to climb walls or buildings, which is silly because I have been able to climb a few still. But anyway, they updated their physics engine, which should improve a lot of crash issues, and they fixed an issue with attaching standard clips to weapons. And now for yesterday's patch, or today if you're in Australia, they improved the weapon damage model, which I haven't worked out what that is yet. I don't know if they've just changed around how much damage weapons do or what. Players are not able to create names with spaces in front of them anymore. Items that drop on the ground now last for 10 minutes instead of 30. There's a bug that's been fixed with assault rifles and sniper rifles that cause them to do less damage at low range. They've added a crosshair to third person view. Wow. Talk about appealing to the casuals. You no longer have to zoom in to shoot people. People. No longer need to zoom in. You just need to aim at them with your cursor. Ridiculous. And they've added more zombies and more zombie spawns. Now, the zombies that they've added a ridiculous amount. If you shoot a gun, there's going to be tons and tons of zombies coming after you. It's good and bad because there's kind of a few less kills in towns now because there's so many zombies, but you can't actually get into the town because there's so many zombies. There was also a post on Facebook about how they changed the server slots to 50 players maximum, and they had a poll linked with it, so if you want to check out the poll and have your input and how many people they should have in each server, check out their Facebook. There's also been a large ban wave happen today where around 2,000 accounts or players were banned for using third-party software hacks. And these bans are 100% correct. It also says if your little brother was the one hacking on your account, you're still liable for it, so you can't use that excuse. There's also been an update today that said that they've added an additional 1,000 accounts to the already 2,000 accounts that were banned yesterday. They've also gone on to tell how they use detection to catch ESP or war hacks, where a recording is taken and a real person reviews that recording, and if they've been hacking, they ban the account. And they say that this is 100% foolproof. Also, the system analyzes players' actions over a period of time. So, things like your running speed, your player kills, zombie kills, and if you have an ridiculously abnormal account, a human's going to check it, they say, and go over all the data, and they'll ban the account if it was hacking. And they say this is almost 100% fail-proof, but it can give a 0.5% or so of providing false feedback. So those players who get banned from the false pickups will get some additional gold coins for being banned. I think that's alright since you're banned for like a few days or maybe even a few weeks at the rate they reply with. Additionally, they also say they've checked over these 3,000 accounts twice and that only 8 cases where they'll ban innocent players. Did you want some zombies in the game? Well, if you did, you're in luck. There's a ridiculous amount of zombies in the game now. A really ridiculous rate. I talked about it before, I'm going to talk about it again, but lots of people are having problems with playing the game because there's so many zombies, it's swagging up the system. And also, people can't actually get into the town. If you don't have a melee weapon, you're pretty much screwed on all your characters to get into a town now. There's that many zombies. You know, I'm all for increasing it just a little bit, but they've overdone it way too much. That's all for today's episode, and if you liked it, remember to give a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Just a reminder, I'm giving away a copy of the War Z on Christmas and New Year's, so make sure you subscribe to win. That's all you have to do to win, and I'll catch you next time. We have a very vicious zombie. Very vicious. So vicious, he's broken. So we've got a nice little clip here as well of one actually stuck on the police car. Now, zombies like this were stuck everywhere all across the map. Next, we got player killing and glitching on rooftops.